See, as such, regarding your this thing question about the funding and other things, funding, luckily, whatever the project we started at that point of time, we got support from the client themselves. Okay, they used to give us advances and those kind of a thing. With that money, we started, and we never. And as I said, there were no angel investors or VCs or something like that. And people trusted us, and whenever I asked money from our relatives or friends, they gave us. And with the same trust, I repaid them along with some interest or whatever returns also we have given them. That is how we could manage. There was no structured way of financing a starting. I mean, you can call nowadays a startup. Whenever you at that my point of time, 35 years back, when a person says, but I want to do business, that is what people used to say, not the startup kind of a thing. Okay, so I want to do my own business. There was no structured way of financing it. The only way of getting the money is from borrowing it from my parents or my relatives or my friends. That is how we managed it.
Sir, I have known or I have read somewhere that for any working professional, work-life balance is very, very important. So for you, a professional at such a high stature, how necessary it is to have the perfect work-life balance, sir?
See, work-life balance, I don't believe in such things. It is not that between 9 to 5, I don't take my wife's or my son's call. Okay, I do take my son's or my wife's call, and I respond to them. Likewise, I don't say that after 5 o'clock, no, this thing business related calls. So I do take, say, it can be managed, definitely. Only thing is, see, as I said, you need to have right person at the right place. Okay, only they will come back to you when there is a problem or a issue which cannot be resolved or decision cannot be taken by him. Then only they will come to us. Okay, at that point of time we cannot escape. Whether it is a working hour or non-working hour, we have to respond. Likewise, even with our family members also. Wherever I am, whatever may be the importance of that meeting, if I get a call from my son or my wife, I make sure that I receive that calls. That is how I am balancing. Okay.
Sir, throughout your career, what do you feel is the most challenging decision you have had to take till date?
See, time to time there were so many challenges. See, first and foremost challenge was the decision making process itself. When I decided to go for entrepreneurial journey, there were so many people who advised me, see, why do you want to go for these business things are only for the North Indian guys, South Indian people cannot manage the business. This is at that point of time, this is the mentality. Even now, if you take the North Indian people are more entrepreneurial this thing, but whereas South Indian guys, they hesitate to take such decision. So that is the first decision process, making process itself was a challenge for me, and so many people were discouraging me. In spite of that, I took a decision, and it was a bold decision at the point of a time. That is the most challenging. Then comes the funding for my this thing. As I said, luckily we could able to garner some funding from our friends, relatives, those kind of thing. And of late, what I am finding is challenging is getting right people. Getting right people is becoming a challenge. See, there are people, civil engineers, basically civil engineering people, they have to work in the field. But unfortunately, civil engineering graduates nowadays, they prefer to sit in an AC room and I don't know, maybe I don't know what is its intention is. Okay, that is what is happening. Finding a right people is becoming a challenging nowadays. Not necessarily, it is not restricted to engineering field. I am telling you, even getting a good security person is a challenge nowadays. So getting a good security person, getting a good driver is also a problem nowadays. I don't know where our people are going. That is the challenge nowadays.
So from your point of view, like being a more successful man, like what is your piece of advice to be like essential good person to be in the society?
See, first thing I will tell you, I don't call myself as a successful person. Success is a relative term. Today also, if I see, if I compare with some of my friends who are struggling even after 35 years to come to a certain level, for them I am a successful person. There are so many other people who have achieved so many great heights. I look at them, they are my success people. Okay, success is a relative term. So, so don't call me as a successful person then. Okay. Then
Point of view, like you are our
inspiration.
yeah, that's what. Okay.
as we are growing now, you are our inspiration.
Again, I will tell you, this inspiration and motivation, these things. No, why do you require inspiration? After all, to live your good life, do you require motivation? Do you require inspiration?
So, like,
See, for your own good. See, you can drive a Maruti car, you can drive a BMW. If you do this thing, you will get a BMW. Do you want inspiration to get a BMW? That BMW car itself is an inspiration. That good life is an inspiration, not my words. See, after all, what is you people require is guidance. How to reach there? That is what it is required. Not a motivation, not a inspiration words. Okay. That is one thing you don't look for any inspiration or motivation from anybody. You go and ask them for guidance. Okay. How can you reach to that level? Huh? Yeah, whatever it is a successful person or yes. See, I don't know whether you people are aware of it or not. There is a this thing called Maslow's pyramid. Have you heard of it? Huh? Yeah. There, the basic for a human being, the very basic pyramid, the bottom most layer is needs. First food, then shelter, so those kind of. Then once you achieve, then one more this thing, again recognition or something like that. At the top of it is what we call it as self actualization. Once you are done with all your needs and these things, then comes okay. What is this I have achieved? It is nothing for me. It is nothing. See, there are people like Tatas and this Ratan Tata. He has reached those level self-actualization. Okay, that is how a person has to be. See, giving back to the society is there. No, that is the most important thing. We have earned so much of wealth or whatever it is, but some percentage of thing we need to give it back to the society. See, that is why say, I don't know whether you people are aware of it or not. My college vision statement, ATMA College of vision statement to develop human resources with academic excellence, culturally vibrant, socially responsible and globally competent. See, these are the kinds of the words we have put. See, one has to be academically has to be excellent. We should know our culture. Our culture, what is the background, what is our culture, that we should not give away our culture. Then socially responsible. See, you being a computer science engineer, you can do so many things which is bad to the society as well as good to the society. You can be a good hacker. You can hack a bank portal, or you can be a ethical hacker. You can be ethical hacker who can suggest how to prevent those hacking. So, this is social responsible thing, and of course, globally, if you have all these things, you will be a globally competent person. That is what we mean. See, this is what we call it as 360-degree thing. So, you have to be academically excellent and culturally vibrant and socially responsible and globally competent. That is what a successful person has to represent.
Sir, a piece of advice you would like to give us for starting up a company or